Hey YouTubers, here I am again, Kaizen Lift Limited. I'm here to talk to you about a SG hydrometer, also known as specific gravity hydrometer. I'm just here to teach you about the basics to do for industrial batteries or any battery that you can that has water in it. Before I start this video, I just want to explain that when handling any types of batteries, you should always have proper PPE on, gloves like myself, safety glasses, and apparel. Okay. The hydrometer comes in many forms, but the basics are very similar to everything. Now, when I say many forms, probably there's just a couple. Now that I'm just realizing. So my hydrometer is very simple. It just has a bottom here that just sucks into the water. At the top here, you cause to have suction. Inside, you can see there's this little float, and on the float has these numbers. These are what's very important. You can ignore the colors. The colors are just, this one is particular meant for batteries. As you can see, it says recharge, fair and good, but you can ignore those. I'm more interested in all the numbers. I never really pay attention to the colors. SG hydrometers can be used not only for applications of batteries, but I've seen it also used in alcohol to see the alcohol content, and there are other applications for it. Okay, what makes this float are these little weights at the bottom here. It's a perfect measurement of these little weights that actually correspond with the water and what's in it. Water is usually 1.000, and when mixed, the content changes. For a good battery, it's usually between 1.300 and 1.280. That's usually a good battery. What's in it on batteries are sulfuric acid, and it's just mixed with the water. There's obviously a certain amount. You can't just pour sulfuric acid and hope the battery is going to work. It's actually a process. I just want to inform you too that this battery is no good. So we will not see the 1.300 or the 1.280. This is a bad battery, I know for sure already. You must make sure that there is water in it, that you can actually use the hydrometer. Once you put water in it, you have to charge it. Okay, it's very important, because what you're just going to be sucking up is just water. If you just add water, the top is just filled with water, you're just going to be sucking in water. It's going to give you an inaccurate reading. Also saying the battery must be charged, or else you're going to get an inaccurate reading. There is ways to find out percentage of the battery, what it's at, to sulfuric acid, where it's supposed to be at. But again, my videos I try to keep very simple. So fully charged battery, if you add water, it has to be charged, so the mixture can be proper. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. So I'm just going to show you what it's normally supposed to be. Let me see if I can get an angle here. So here we go. So what you're going to be looking for, let me see if I can get this, is you're going to actually pay attention to this area here. Okay, where the water matches up with the number, that's the number you're going to get. And see, this one here is 1.175. It's really low, at least on this cell. Okay, squirt out everything, suck it up again, and you can see this one here is about 1.225. Again, I just averaging this out. I don't know if I can get a clear picture of this. See if this thing can focus. I can't really get this into focus. I guess it's my lighting. Come on. It's very poor. I'm sorry about this. Let's see if I can get, there you go. Okay, it's around there. So that's where you'll be paying attention to. Alright. Again, next one. You must suck up water until it floats. If it does not float, for example, if I just sucked up this much. Alright, let me just see if I can. If I suck up this much, it's not going to float. It's going to give you a proper reading. You have to suck up just enough water. Once the float floats, that's enough. You don't need any more, because the more you suck up, the float's just going to float up more and more and more. So even if it was down here, as you can see, the float goes down, but the number stays the same. Okay, just has to be enough to float. So I know all the numbers in this battery are all pretty much the same. Alright. Hopefully maybe in the future I can do more details, but that's just using the basics of a hydrometer, SG hydrometer for batteries. Again, it doesn't have to be necessarily just this battery. Any battery that you are accessible to the water. If it's a maintenance-free battery, obviously you can't. But industrial batteries, forklift batteries, they all, majority of them, you can access the water by twist caps. All right. Thanks for watching.